Good afternoon, everyone. This is another Cooking with Gigi show. So I've been really dying to try something kind of different. And what it is dates stuffed with peanut butter dipped in chocolate. You know, I really like sweets, and I guess dates are really pretty good for you. That's what I keep hearing. I tried eating them for a while, but I kind of gave up on that pretty quickly. Trying to remind myself right now. It says that there's 140 calories, and that's in 2 to 3 dates. And as far as the carbohydrates, it seems like quite a few to me. There's 33. But they're supposed to be so good for us. So I'm going to show you something different with dates. So I've been standing here taking my dates that are pitted. They've already been pitted. And I've taken a knife and I've been cutting them right down this way. And then when I do that, I open it up, it's kind of like, it's a little bit hollow in there where that pit used to be. It's kind of hollow, see that? And I've done a few of these now. A sharp knife helps. See how they're kind of pitted in there? And I've done several. They all look pretty good. I'm gonna make this whole thing of dates with peanut butter in the middle and then dipped in chocolate. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bend my camera down where you can see what I'm doing better. I have my Jif creamy peanut butter here. And I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna dip in there with my spoon and get some peanut butter out. I'm gonna just sort of go ahead and stuff that down in there, inside that date. Kind of halfway close it up. Like that. I'm not going to close it all the way. No, that's not been cut yet. But here we go. I'm going to stuff peanut butter right here in that little open cavity. I mean, it depends on how much you really want to put in there. You can have it kind of just less or more, whatever you would be comfortable with. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do some stuffing of my dates with the peanut butter. And once I get that done, I'm going to melt my chocolate and dip them in chocolate, just like you would if you were making homemade candy. For instance, I make my own peanut butter balls. Some people call them Buckeyes. I've never really called them that. I just called them my peanut butter balls. They're a yummy dessert that's perfect for the holidays. And my son Todd pretty much told me one year when I tried not to make them because he was in college and Chad was off married. And I was alone at that time after my divorce. And I thought, you know, I'm trying not to gain weight. I'm not going to make those peanut butter balls. Well, Todd came home from college, which he actually went to Purdue. So he had just been living in an apartment with a friend. And when he came home, he said to me, he says, "Mom, where are the peanut butter balls?" And I said, well, I decided not to make them this year because, you know, they're so fattening and I don't really have people here and I don't need to be tempted by it. Boy, oh boy, was I ever in trouble. He says, come on. We went to Payless and we bought all of the fixing for peanut butter balls, and Gigi came home and made peanut butter balls. So I learned my lesson about the peanut butter balls. There's to be peanut butter balls for every holiday. I mean, every Christmas anyway. I tend to make them also at Thanksgiving a lot. So I'm gonna cut this date just like this, get it going so that I can put some peanut butter in there. See, it's got that cavity where the pit was. Just gonna dip in. I mean, how easy is that? That is pretty doggone easy, isn't it? So I'm just gonna smear that down in there. I think I could use a little more on this one. And now I'm going to take a few minutes to finish up filling these dates up with peanut butter. Then I'm gonna melt my chocolate. We will have chocolate dipped dates with peanut butter. So I have a 2-cup measuring bowl that's glass or measuring cup that I'm gonna put in the microwave. And I'm gonna add some chocolate in there. This is that meltable type of chocolate. I think they call this almond bark, but you can buy different kinds. You can buy Wilton. You can find it just about anywhere, the Wilton. And it's little discs, and they're pretty easy to melt. But I happen to have this, so I'm gonna give this a try. I'm supposed to put it in the microwave for about 90 seconds on high, and then we're gonna take it out and stir it every little bit and keep putting it back in for another 15 to 20 seconds. Okay, everyone, check it out. My chocolate is melted. I stopped my microwave after the first minute and a half. I started stirring it, and I would put it back in for a few more seconds, 15 to 30, and then I'd take it out and stir it. Okay, so now we're gonna start dipping these dates with the peanut butter in the middle. So I'm gonna push this down where you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna take a date, drop it into the chocolate, use my fork, move it around, just take it out, let some of that chocolate drip off, and then just take it and dump it over. Okay, take another date, drop it in the chocolate, let that drip off. Never fails. I get to cooking, Bella has to start barking at somebody out front. She just doesn't like anybody being in our yard. I'm taking another date with the peanut butter in the middle, dip it in, roll it around in the chocolates. I'm gonna check this out. Okay, I found out what was going on. It was the UPS guy. He had just delivered something I ordered for a Christmas present. Bella doesn't like it when she sees people out that window. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna drop this off on the paper. Another date, dropping it into the chocolate, covering it up good. Let it kind of drip. There we go. I think I'll probably share with these with some friends, maybe like at pickleball or something, because I think they would be a good, got some protein in there. Dates are good for you. Something a little sweet. When we're playing pickleball, we could enjoy these. Or when I'm just craving something sweet, I can have one of these. I need to figure up exactly how many calories I think are in these. Here we go. See that? I wonder what else we could put inside of these that might be good. Anybody have any ideas? I saw these a long time ago and I never did get around to making them, and I thought today would be a good day because I bought these because they were on sale and I was craving something sweet, and I thought this would be a good day to make those peanut butter filled dates. Never liked dates myself, but they're really not too bad if you try them. If you're trying to be healthy, they're actually very good for you. Oh my goodness, Bella. Okay, well, I have a few more I'm going to dip. Poor Bella's having a coronary in there, even though I think the truck is gone. But I'm gonna dip the rest of these, and then I'm gonna try one and see what I think, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, everyone, I have pretty much dipped all the dates that I'm going to. I have a little bit of chocolate left. I have been wanting to try doing some chocolate covered pistachios. I love chocolate covered peanuts and any kind of other nut. Never had them like this. And I happen to have a bunch of these extra. So I'm gonna pour some in, and I'm gonna coat them with this extra chocolate. I'm putting this into the chocolate. Stir it up, and you'll be able to know. Oh my goodness, I've got a fly. I guess this warm weather is inviting the flies to try to get in. Oh, I need more than that. Let's get some more in there. Yeah. Here we are. So I'm just gonna stir that chocolate and pistachio nuts together until I think I have plenty of chocolate to cover the pistachios. There we go. I think that's going to be about the right amount. Now I'm just going to drop these by the teaspoons full onto my wax paper, and we'll try that also today. Okay, so I have this ready to just drop in little blobs right here. If you ever bought, peanut butter clusters, that's pretty much what this is, but it's made with pistachio nuts. They are supposed to be better for us. So I'm always trying to come up with ideas of ways I can have things I like that might be a little bit better for me. Okay. I'll finish doing these. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, this has been the worst cooking show between the dog and the fly. Okay, everyone. We pretty much have everything dipped, chocolate coated. We have the pistachio nuts here and the dates with the peanut butter here. I can see one that might be ready for me to try it, so I think I'll take one up off of this wax paper and give it a try. This one looks like it's pretty much set up. Looks like an egg almost. Of course, that's how they're shaped. So I'm going to give this a taste. I'll let you know what I think. Wow. You would never know it was a date. Makes me think of a candy bar of some kind. Wow. I could enjoy that. Probably would refrigerate it maybe. Set one out or a couple out when I want to have one. Let them kind of come to room temperature. Perfect. Sorry, guys. So anyway, it's been a crazy show today because of the fly and the dog and everything, but it's, life's not perfect. Things don't always go our way, but I still had fun doing it. And these are definitely delicious. Never had them. I have now, and they're delicious. All right, if you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, guys, I forgot to go ahead and try one of these pistachio nuts with chocolate before I signed off. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. Just like having chocolate-covered peanuts. A little bit better for you, though. Okay, well, have a wonderful evening.